Joined by Hall of Famer Grant Hill, NBA champion Steve Smith, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson. Here we go. And so... off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Fox with the ball. Going inside. Pass to Embiid. And he banks in the layup. Boy, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Grant, you know a little something about athleticism.
Well, look, the bottom line is, if you have the athleticism in today's game, where speed and pace is so important, and you've taken the physicality out of the game, I believe it gives you an advantage on both ends of the floor. If you're an offensive player who's skilled with the athleticism, you have a chance to be dominant. And then also defensively, you can be a rim protector, on-ball defender. So the athletic component to it is certainly an ingredient for success in today's game.
It's stolen by Fox. And he drives in. Pass to Embiid. Now here's Bamba. Back to Embiid. Puts it up from 12. Good. He hits the jumper.
And for a guy over 7 feet, Embiid's jump shot is ridiculously smooth. So unfair for the dude.
Outside, off the mark.
And we know Joel Embiid knows that he's one of the best in the game. Love it when he challenges other stars and goes right at them on the floor.
What?
Embiid is a true superstar and super personality in the league.
Grant, last season, Embiid declared himself the best player in the league. Not many echoed that statement.
Yeah, B.A., most fans and pundits will disagree with Embiid. It's hard to make a case for him. But that's the mentality Embiid has to have as a superstar. So who knows? In a few years, it might be true.
Clock at 4. Fox goes in. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Lowry outside. He takes it in. Kicks it to George. Pass to Lowry. Now Adebayo. And the call will be against Jonathan Isaac. That's his first foul of the game. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Lets the three fly. And that's good. Portis for 3.
Beautiful by Bobby Portis. Catches it in rhythm, and we know about the confidence he has.
Isaac outside. Pass to Fox. And here's Embiid. 5 to shoot. Here's Bamba. Adebayo with the rejection.
Huge block by Adebayo. Plays the game with aggression and shows no mercy.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Now here's Fox. And the Nets miss again. For 3, Lowry. Rebounded by Fox.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Pass to Embiid. Isaac outside. the Nets need to get off a shot here. Here's Bamba. And that's an air ball. Not even close. Here's George. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Embiid with it. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. The three. Hits the three-pointer. Embiid's got 10 points.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
The three, George. Gets the three ball to go.
Though he doesn't show a lot of expression, PG-13 is ultra competitive. Claps back from distance.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. He's got 13.
Off to a great start. 5 straight from the field.
Pass to Adebayo. .152 left in the first quarter. Shot clock at 5. Drops in the three.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answer each other from range.
It's stolen by Smart. Here's George. Oh, and the dunk by George.
Insane move by Paul George, a high flyer that can create in midair.
Pass to Embiid. Ooh, too long.
Yo, why they keep doing that? Come on, man.
And so he
That
hits
shit
the
is
technical
that's the
free
second
throw.
time. Come on, y'all. That shit is annoying. That shit is mad annoying, bro.
There's 1:17 left in the first. And here's Embiid. To the inside. Bamba. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Adebayo sets a screen. 4-3. Another three for Atlanta.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Pass to Embiid. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And so it's Atlanta with it. George outside. Portis outside. 6 to shoot. Out to Lowry. Connect from downtown.
Lowry, a guy who can do a little bit of everything for you, including stretching the floor.
Pass to Embiid. Here's Bull. Now Embiid. Isaac for three. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. The Hawks on top. They lead by 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's their strategy. Try to overwhelm you. Try to put you in a hole you have to dig yourself out of.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
You know, he was looking for revenge, trying to match shots from distance.
Grant, plenty of defensive potential for De'Aaron Fox with his length and quickness.
So true, BA. I mean, he's still working to realize that potential at this level. But I love... that he enjoys defending, but to this point, I'd say he's finding more traction on the offensive end of the court.
So the Nets making a switch here. Well, Grant, in 1992, you were involved in one of the greatest basketball plays in college history. Still remember it so well. What do you think about when you remember that play?
Well, BA, it really was an incredible moment in an incredible game. I think the first thing that comes to mind was how bad of a haircut I had. I mean, man, what was I thinking? I was only 19, but it shows and it pays to not be too trendy when you're young. But all seriousness, no, it's just remarkable. You know, we were so in the moment. We were trying to win against a great Kentucky team. I had the easy part, making the pass. Christian had to catch me out there and score, and he did. And 30 years later, people still talk about it. So I'm just so grateful to have been a part of something so magical and so special.
You guys practice that play?
Never.
Pass to Fox. It's stolen by Smart. And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Lowry. There's the drive. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on De'Aaron Fox.
Kyle does a great job of not letting a defender get comfortable on a drive, and it earned the foul.
Well, throughout his career, Kyle Lowry has been fantastic on defense. As tenacious as a defender as they come, Grant.
BA, one of my favorite players in the league. I mean, of course, Lowry's small, but has a low center of gravity. Bigger guards can't move him, and he can stay with all the smaller guards, too. Lowry's elite when it comes to taking charges.
Now here's George. Pass to Lowry. Now here's Adebayo. Kicks it out to Smart. Back to Adebayo. Just 4 to shoot.
Showing off the dynamic athleticism. Bam is no stranger to rocking the rim.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. And
Yo, Bam! That's the...
violation there.
Why do they keep doing that, yo? Yo, that's the 3rd time, bro.
And the free throw, no good.
Yo, Bam, what about the thing, gang?
Here's Embiid. He's got 13. Lowry, good. Lowry's got 6 points.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they maintain their focus.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Ryan, basketball was Buddy Hield's escape from poverty in the Bahamas. He said, quote, "Hopefully I'm starting a trend. I want to motivate and encourage kids to show them that they can make it out." His mother said he used to tell everyone he was going to be like Kobe. Now all the kids here say they want to be like Buddy. Ryan, how special is that?
Yeah, I don't blame him. Thanks a lot, Allie. And the Nets making a change here. And here are the Hawks now. They're on a 12-3 run. George outside. Pass to Adebayo. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 to fall. Adebayo's got 5 points now this quarter.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Embiid. 3-pointer, Fox. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
You can't discount Embiid's value as a passer, that vision and court awareness. These are traits a team loves to have in a big man.
Here's Adebayo. They kick it out to Murray. That three's off the mark.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Outside, Ingles.
Well, guys, if you want to know why the score is what it is, look at their turnovers this quarter.
Very strong drive. OG showing the body control to get to and finish at the rim.
Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Back to George. Pass to Adebayo. Kicks it to George. Just 5 on the clock. On the take. It's not going to go for him. Hey, Tucker with the defensive effort. And here's Isaac. Lots of room. Paul George pulls down the board.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Back to Adebayo. Takes a three. The rebound by Embiid. On the wing, Ingles. Fires the three. Out to Fox. Three-pointer. He's off on that one. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Pass to Adebayo. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
What's interesting, Bam Adebayo grew up in a single-wide trailer home in Pinetown, North Carolina. Now, of course, living with his mother, he made it his mission to get her out of that trailer and into a better life. Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Up top, Embiid. Back to Fox. Isaac outside. On the wing, Ingles. And here's Fox. Here he goes. Here's Tucker. The offensive rebound. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Hawks on D. Pass to Ingles. Here's Fox. Now Embiid. Defended by Murray. And that one drops. Embiid's got 15 points.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Here's George. Now here's Adebayo. Embiid covers. Back to George. Isaac with the steal. And we've reached halftime in this one. Hawks ahead. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
And so it's Atlanta with it. They lead by 14. It's George with the drive. There's Adebayo. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
You're going to have to foul Bam a lot harder than that if you want to prevent the N1.
And the free throw, no good.
You know, at Kentucky, Bam Adebayo's role was defined. Rebound, defend, screen, and get to the rim. All the while behind the scenes, he has worked on his offensive skill set.
George drives in. And finished off by Adebayo.
Excellent pass, PG-13, keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
Embiid can't hit. And with old school big men losing favor, some concern coming in that Adebayo wouldn't have the skill to flourish, maybe.
Little did they know, B.A., his hands, passing, and shooting touch were all more advanced than he was getting credit for. And now he's finally getting a chance to show what he can do.
Pass to Fox. Deflects the pass. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
And Caldwell Pope gets it to go.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
A difficult situation for Brooklyn. Here's Fox. Driving to the basket. And Fox powers it home.
Showing off the major hops. Wow. Look at Fox. Get up and finish with some power.
Lowry outside. Smart outside. Just 5 to shoot. Shot on the wing. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Fox outside. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to Fox. Puts up a 3. And the Nets another 3. Well, Grant, I'm more of a paint-by-numbers guy, but among your interest is real art. What sparked your interest in that area?
B.A., my parents were collectors. Obviously, I started to collect in college, and then when my budget changed when I became an NBA ball player, I was able to enhance my collection. But it's been great, and one of the sort of outside-the-box hobbies that I've enjoyed. And when you look at the NBA now, there's plenty of athletes doing things that are sort of outside the box. So it's so gratifying to watch these young men continue to pursue interest outside of the game of basketball.
The Grand Gallery coming soon to you.
I like that.
Smart for 3. Buries it from 3. Smart's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
That's what you get from a veteran playmaker. If you get open, Lowry will find you.
Back to Fox. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Fox with the ball. From deep. And Caldwell Pope gets it to go. Caldwell Pope's got 9 points now in the quarter.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Over to the left wing. 3-pointer. And that's good. Portis for 3. Portis has got 9 points.
When it comes to stretching the floor, we're starting to see some consistency from Bobby Portis.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Ryan, the Elon ending is a new concept that the NBA has tried out. Down the stretch, he turns off the clock and he plays to a target score, much like a pickup game at the park. Chris Paul was the one who actually suggested trying it out in last year's All-Star game, and it was a rousing success. So we'll see how far it goes.
Great idea. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. It's stolen by Smart. By himself. And the jam by George.
Great hustle by Paul, using his speed in the open court, and then, of course, he's an excellent finisher.
Pass to Lowry. Smart outside. It's George with the drive. An easy 2 on the layup. 18 points for him.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Well, a lot of times we associate scoring with the star players. For Paul George, important to be a complete player. And his defense, it sets him apart.
And stolen by Adebayo.
And they've just played out of control at times, and it's had a significant impact. They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make, they are executing.
Now here's George. A 21-point lead, the biggest of the game. Out to the right wing. And stolen by Adebayo. Lowry with it. Picked up by Embiid. Up top, George. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Back to Adebayo. Kicks it out to Smart. Pass to George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Drives to the hoop. And it's blocked by Embiid. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Now here's Fox. Jacks up a 3. Smart grabs the miss. George left side. And George with the jam.
So smart with the ball in his hands. George reads the floor well and takes advantage of what's there.
Out to Fox. To the paint. Oh, deflected. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's the 3. Fires in the triple. Caldwell Pope got 12 points in just the second half.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Back to George. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
And Fox, here we go. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Well, Grant, what do you think about the NBA lottery and how it affects teams moving forward? Teams that have terrible seasons the year prior.
Yeah, B.A., it's so important for teams to have a chance to establish a foundation, to draft players who have a lot of runway in front of them and can be a part of that team's future for many, many years. You only get better a few ways. Through free agency, through trades, and through the NBA draft lottery. So if you're not a good team, chances are you're not going to sign a good player and you're not going to be able to trade for a good player. So the best way is through the NBA draft. Give yourself some time as an organization and hope over the long haul you have a chance for great success.
Pass to Fox. It's stolen by Smart. George outside. Portis outside. This one for 3. The rebound by the Nets.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And Caldwell Pope gets it to go.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
George with it. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well. He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Now the Hawks with it. Earlier they held a 23-point lead.
Come on, man.
It's stolen by Fox. With the drive. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Bam Adebayo. That free throw, no good. And the Hawks call time here. You know, last year was like no other season in NBA history. That huge gap in the schedule in the summer during the pandemic, and then the players facing enormous challenges coming back. Grant, one thing's for sure, though, the competition level was high despite all of the different setbacks last season.
That's so true, B.A. I mean, with all that was going on, all the uncertainty, athletes are so accustomed to rhythm and routine and that being disrupted. But when we came back into the bubble and resumed playing, the level of play was off the charts. It was incredible to see these true professionals elevate their game during these very trying times of last year.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Pass to Lowry. Let's go with a three. Drains the triple. And the Hawks lead by 20.
So often, Lowry's the guy setting up other guys on this type of play. This time, he finishes with a catch and shoot.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Here's George, following the bucket by the Nets. Adebayo nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Man is cooking right now. Once he flips this switch, he's tough to slow down.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. To the middle. Out to Fox. The three. Adebayo grabs the board. George drives in. A minute 58 left in the fourth quarter. There's the drive. Here's Portis. Clock at 6. Another three for Atlanta.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
Now here's Tucker. Knocks it down from distance.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on P.J. Tucker. That's foul number 2 for him. Well, Grant, one area where we've seen great advancement is how we're seeing injuries treated. The rehabbing of these injuries and the speed in which players are coming back is unprecedented.
It really is, B.A., and certainly I've experienced my fair share of injuries. And over the last 20-plus years, the advancement and not only treating injuries, but preventative measures so you don't get there. And so teams now, whether it's load management, understanding the importance of nutrition, rest, recovery, all of these things factor in to the sophistication level now that's applied to players. And so, in a way, I wish I was 25 right now in today's NBA with all the technology and sophistication available to the team. And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Hawks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And the Hawks with possession here. After the basket by Brooklyn. Here's George. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. George has got 39.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
They're on a little run right now, but I'm wondering, where was this energy earlier?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
With the step back. George outside. So we see the Hawks taking the W here, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, Give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for Grant...